Welcome to Talent Code Tips. My name's Trudy Macdonald. In this session, I wanted to give you some advice around how to conduct effective recruitment interviews. We've all been in situations where we've made hiring decisions as a result of many interviews. During the interview, the candidate looks great, only to end up not being a great performer when they actually start on the job. So how does this happen, you ask yourself? Well, there's two key things you need to be aware of before you even start doing an interview. The first is to acknowledge that if the candidate is smart and has good interpersonal skills, they're going to be able to fake the interview. Now, why does this happen? Well, first of all, if they're smart, they're going to be telling you what you want to hear. The second point is if they've got good interpersonal skills, they'll be adapting their style so that they are similar to you, and you'll be thinking to yourself, I like this person, I could work with them. And at the end of the day, you end up thinking they're a great candidate and you make a poor hiring decision. So here's a few tips on how to avoid making those poor hiring decisions. Tip number one, make sure you define what great looks like for the job before you go into the interview. Actually write it down. What are the experiences and what are the behaviours that will be required to be a great fit for the job? The second point is make sure you actually write down some good structured interview questions so that you're prepared before you go in there. Now, with those interview questions, you actually need to identify ahead of time what a good response looks like. And I'll give you another session on that a little later. The third aspect is to make sure that you actually probe around behaviours and culture fit. It's absolutely critical that you get a good sense of whether the person's going to be able to fit with you as a manager, with the rest of the team, and with the company as a whole. I hope those tips were useful. Thanks for listening, and I look forward to talking soon. Cheers.